The concept of libido explained. Think about a time when you were super excited about something. Maybe a new hobby, a favorite activity, or even just spending time with someone you really like. That feeling of eagerness and enthusiasm is a bit like what Sigmund Freud called libido. No, it's not some mysterious force or an exotic word. It's simply the psychic energy that fuels your desires and passions, particularly when it comes to the world of human connections. Let's break it down without the psychology jargon. Imagine you're meeting someone special for a coffee date. As you sip your favorite brew, you might notice a surge of energy, a subtle excitement that adds a spark to the conversation. Freud would say that's your libido in action, not just about the physical act of attraction but the emotional charge that comes with it. Consider the example of Jane, who's passionate about painting. When she's in her art studio, lost in the strokes of her brush, that's her libido at play. It's not just about creating art, it's about the energy, the drive, the emotional investment she pours into her paintings. For Freud, libido isn't confined to romantic or sexual aspects, it's the force behind all our passions and pursuits. Now, let's talk about how Freud saw libido shaping our personalities. He believed that as we grow, this psychic energy takes different paths, influencing who we are and how we interact with the world. Picture it like a river that can flow in various directions, creating different streams of interests and motivations. In childhood, Freud pointed out the concept of the oral stage. No, it's not about talking, it's about the mouth, where the baby's primary source of pleasure and energy is sucking and feeding. That's the libido at the early stages, driving the infant's desires and forming the foundation for future personality traits. As we grow a bit older, the libido sets its sights on the anal stage. Yes, it involves what you think it does, potty training. This stage isn't just about bathroom habits, it's a crucial phase where the child starts learning about control and autonomy. The libido, in Freud's eyes, is like a motivational force guiding these developmental milestones. Fast forward to the phallic stage, the time when little boys and girls start noticing the differences between themselves and the opposite sex. Now, Freud's concept of the Oedipus complex, which we discussed earlier, comes into play here. The libido is like an invisible scriptwriter, influencing how kids navigate these complex feelings of love and rivalry within the family dynamics. As we venture into adulthood, the libido continues to shape our personalities. Ever met someone who's always seeking new experiences, whether it's traveling to far-off places or trying out the latest trends? That's the adventurous side of their libido, pushing them to explore and expand their horizons. On the flip side, think about someone who's incredibly focused on their career, pouring all their energy into professional success. Freud would point to the libido, suggesting that their psychic energy is concentrated in the realm of work and ambition. Consider the concept of romantic relationships. When you first meet someone you're attracted to, there's a certain energy, a buzz in the air. That's the libido, the invisible force that makes your heart race and adds a touch of magic to those early stages of love. In essence, Freud's idea of libido isn't just about the birds and the bees, it's about the pulse of life, the energy that fuels our desires and propels us forward. It's the force behind our passions, the driving factor shaping who we are and how we engage with the world. So, the next time you feel that surge of excitement, whether it's in a romantic relationship, pursuing a hobby, or simply enjoying a good meal, know that Freud's concept of libido is at the heart of it all, quietly influencing the currents of your life.